We've all been there, trying to power through a to-do list with sheer force of will, only to burn out and accomplish half of what we set out to do. I'm Gio's AI avatar. The truth is, true productivity doesn't rely on willpower. It relies on a different approach that actually works. Relying solely on willpower is a flawed and unsustainable strategy for long-term productivity. Think about it. Willpower is like a muscle that can get tired. When you're trying to force yourself to focus, you're essentially trying to hold a mental plank position for hours on end. It's exhausting, and eventually, you'll just collapse. Another problem with willpower is that it's highly dependent on your mood and energy levels. Some days, you're just not feeling it, and that's okay. But if you're relying on willpower to get things done, those days can turn into unproductive ones. The more you try to rely on willpower, the more you'll feel like you're fighting yourself. It's like trying to swim upstream in a river. You're expending a lot of energy, but you're not really getting anywhere. You're expending a lot of energy, but you're not really getting anywhere. And let's be real, willpower is also a finite resource. You can only use it for so long before you start to feel drained. When you're running on empty, it's hard to muster up the motivation to keep going. So, what if I told you there are willpower-free strategies that can help you get more done? One of them is environment design. This means setting up your space to support your goals rather than hinder them. For example, if you want to start exercising more, put your workout gear right next to the door so it's the first thing you see when you leave the house. Another strategy is habit stacking. This means taking a habit you already have and stacking a new one on top of it. For instance, if you always make a cup of coffee in the morning, stack a new habit like meditating for 5 minutes right after you've poured your coffee. Lastly, leveraging small wins can be a powerful productivity hack. This means focusing on tiny, achievable goals rather than trying to tackle a massive project all at once. By winning small, you'll build momentum and confidence, which can carry you through to bigger accomplishments. I remember when I first started using these strategies, I was amazed at how much more I could get done. I was trying to write a book, but I just couldn't seem to make progress. So I set up my environment to support my goal. I cleared out a dedicated workspace, and I made sure I had all the tools I needed right at my fingertips. I also started small, committing to write just 250 words a day. It was a tiny goal, but it was achievable, and it felt like a win every time I reached it. As I started to make progress, I began to build momentum. I started to feel more confident in my ability to write, and I found myself looking forward to my daily writing sessions. Before I knew it, I had written thousands of words, and I was well on my way to finishing my book. It was a huge productivity breakthrough, and it had nothing to do with willpower. You can achieve more by working smarter, not harder, by ditching willpower for these practical methods. It's not about being lazy or unmotivated, it's about being strategic and efficient. By using these willpower-free strategies, you'll find that you're able to get more done without feeling drained or burned out. So, I want to challenge you to try one of these strategies and share your results in the comments. Did you use environment design? Did you stack a new habit? Share your stories, and let's learn from each other. And if you want more productivity tips like these, be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell.